Okay guys, so let's get started. I am starting off with freshly washed and conditioned hair that I blew out just slightly to give it some stretch. And right now I'm just checking the length of my hair, seeing where it's at. I am a year and 6 months post big chop, and I am actually loving the progress my hair is. So for my products, I'm going to be using this brush and then also using a small tooth comb. And I am going to use Talia Wajid Curly Curl Cream. Absolutely love this stuff because it has a great shine, a great hold, and I can use it on wet and dry hair. So now I'm just going to section off just a small section by my widow's peak to show you guys just a quick little tutorial of how I do my twist out. So once again, doing a little length check, and now I'm just using that small tooth comb to get all the little knots out because I do have 4C hair, and it is very important to get all those knots or tangles out of your hair, otherwise you will have massive frizz. So I'm just putting a little bit, probably about half a dime size amount into this section. And as you see, I have two separate sections. So I have a left side and a right side. And you want to make sure that you keep these sides even and completely separated before you start twisting. And you don't want to borrow hair from one or the other because that's going to create frizz too. And as you see, I'm just doing a regular twist, and I'm pulling taut because I want to have a nice defined twist. So now I'm just coiling the end just to seal it. And now I'm going to move on to the rest of my head. So I'm going to part a larger section this time and then apply that product all the way through this section, and then take out little pieces and do exactly what I just did, keep putting those individual twists in. Once again, I'm just detangling the ends of my hair, making sure that there's no knots once again. And now I can continue to twist. So here's a close-up version of me doing that twist, and as you can see, I'm pulling taut upward and then continuing that twist all the way down and smoothing out those ends as I'm going. Alright guys, so now that I've shown you how I do my two-strand twist, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my hair, and then I'm going to let it sit for probably about an hour while I go run some errands, and then I'll be back to show you how I separate them, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is what my hair looks like after putting in all my twists. so for going out purposes, I am going to take my long scarf and I'm going to wrap this around my head. And so I just start off by throwing it over my head kind of like a sheet, and then I just take the two pieces in the back and I create a knot with that and pull really taut. I like my ears to show, so I never cover my ears. I always just kind of tuck the scarf behind them. And so what I'm going to do now is create one more knot. And then with those two pieces on the end, I'm just going to wrap those around kind of in a twisty motion until I create a bun in the back, and then any loose fabric, I just tuck it underneath. Okay guys, so I'm back. I actually decided to let my hair sit overnight because I had so much to do that day. And this is what it looks like. I took down the back and the side. And so now I'm just going to do the front, and I'm going to use a little bit of argan oil and then use my pick later on to pick it out. You always definitely want to use an oil when you take down your twist. That way it helps eliminate frizz as much as you can, and it helps just to keep them well defined. And here I am just taking a little bit of that oil and rub that together in my hands, and I like to run it through my whole head. And then so now I'm taking down my front twist, and now this part of the video is in real time because I want you guys to see just how gentle I am with my hair. You don't want to be rough with this. You want to take your time. Here's a close-up. If you guys notice, you see how easy those twists are coming apart. That's exactly what you want. You want them to just like glide apart. Okay, so now it's time to separate these twists some more to create that volume. And again, I'm being very gentle in this process. And because I have 4C hair, I know that I'm gonna get a little bit of frizz, but you know, I actually don't mind. I like the very textured look that it gives me, so it's not really a big deal to me.
That's what you do to me.
So for this part, you just want to keep on separating until you get the desired thickness and fullness that you want, and until all those parts are eliminated too, just the parts that you'll see in your scalp. You want to make sure that all those gaps get eliminated too. Okay, so now it's time to pick this out. So all I'm really doing, I'm just lifting at the root. I'm not running that pick all the way through. So now I'm just fluffing out the top, just creating more of a shape and making sure there's no gaps. So here's the final product. It's nice and full. I have well-defined twist, and I have a little bit of that texture I was talking about from just the slight frizziness that you get, but it's all good. So I'm going to turn around so you guys can see the back of my head. And that's it. So I'm just going to zoom in so you guys can get a close-up shot, a little texture shot for you guys. Alright guys, that's it. I hope this video has helped some of you guys out there, particularly those who are just starting their natural hair journey. I've been getting a lot of questions about how I do my twist out, so I thought I'd just record this for you guys and let you guys see my methods. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good one, guys.